Good afternoon, everyone. This is Harmeet from SigmaPix. Thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at the BTC USD chart. It's been a little while since we've looked at it. I think we have gathered enough data to kind of have an idea of, what is going on, what is not going on, what we can expect, and where things just could get really ugly or get better. So let's just quickly review the last time that we were here. We were, I think we were around here. Okay, we were talking about this flat move right here. This flat move right here. Okay, and we were discussing the fact that if it starts going below this 39,000 level, I believe it was 39,000 level. Let me just quickly move back a little. Yeah, so this 39,600 level that we can expect, we can pretty much say that a large cycle is complete. Before that, if it had not retraced all of that and gone down, we could say that it was still in this smaller fifth wave, the primary wave, instead of the cycle. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go back and show you guys the chart that we were working with. So here was the chart that we were working with. Here is that 39,600 level. Let me get my drawing tool out. So here was the level. Okay, we were saying that this was the first wave. If it was to retrace all of that and break that level, that means this wasn't actually the first wave. It was actually the end of a larger cycle, and that's why you don't want to kind of get ahead of yourself and say, the consolidation's over, blah blah blah, and we can go ahead and get really long and load the boat. So as we see now, now we know, we went through this. It broke down through this Darvis box, okay, and now it's starting back on another cycle or a move down. Not a cycle down. We're still in this fourth corrective cycle. So the bigger, larger third cycle is over, the primary fifth wave is over, and so forth. So expect this move to take a long time to kind of consolidate, distribute, and so forth. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so the next thing I really would like to focus on is the fact that this asset BTC now has, I feel like a lot of people that have been watching the chart is kind of following SPY, okay, and the broader markets itself, and kind of responding to what's going on with inflation and so forth. So we can conclude at this point also that big funds are actually a big part of it, and they are going to be the ones that are going to be controlling this asset class. So that's one of the truths that you should know. Even though there are a lot of people, there's a lot of retail that owns BTC and will never sell it, but you should be aware that powers to be are in it, just because the similarity, the confluence, it's moving with larger markets. So, and it is now a big asset class where everybody knows, this may be different for other altcoins, but definitely for Bitcoin, it is something that you want to be aware of. Okay, so this specific, we can't say we are out of this larger, we cannot say that we are out of this downtrend at all for now. Okay, we can expect another move down. I don't know where it will go, but again, that 28,800 and that specific, because that was the momentum low from the last time it went down, okay, before it ended up going up to the all-time high. And this area right now of 28,038 and 24,975 is the big area we want to watch. As long as it stays above that, we're going to be okay. But if it starts breaking down below that, we can expect more. Will it go test this 20,000? We don't know if it will or not, or will it just stay up here? So, but for now, it does look like that we are setting up for another move down. Okay, what you're not seeing is the fact that this right here did it not. I mean, I'm not showing you the fib levels of this move back up, but because I don't think it's at this point matters, because we never got through this area right here, this 52,000 area, whatever the last time it made some sort of a high and so forth. So just go back, look at your charts. You can put these, you can go ahead and mark these areas, and now we can also mark this too, saying, let's just go do that right now. So let's just do quickly, just mark these areas just so we know what we're gonna be pertaining to and talking about. So all of this now matters, and we can move this down to the low. Okay, so let's just build it up. We want to see it stay between 45, 46 and 33, 32.5. Let's just say if it can make some sort of base, I think, we can expect, maybe we can start seeing this kind of basing, rounding bottom. Maybe we can start going up. But if it does end up breaking down from this level, if we do, we are in this greater, zigzag right now. If we do break down through this 32.93, 933 level, I think that hitting or at least testing this 28,800 level is probably in the books for it to do, and that's just the way markets work. They will go all the way down to the momentum low and kind of test, are people still willing to buy at this area when the last time it was there, when the support showed up? Are people are gonna step up and say, you know what, this seems like an area where I can put in a lot of money and put it to work and start making it go up? All of that can happen. But the only thing that matters right now is that it needs to start taking out highs, or at least not break down below 32,933, and then start taking out highs and start a trend. Okay, that is the most important part. That's what we're looking for. Do we know if that's going to happen? We don't. For now, what we know is that it is still above a certain area where we know we have not tested the last low. We also know that it has now completed a longer cycle. We know that now, being in the fourth wave, that they can be very complex. They can take their time. For a long time. They can go up to 61% of the time Fibonacci timing versus the third wave, or they can go longer. There was a time in SPY where the markets did not end up making an all-time high for 20 years. I'm not saying that this will happen to BTC. What I'm saying is that don't rush to jump in, because what ends up happening is, we get really excited. Oh my God, we're gonna go up. But as soon as it got to this last high, this 44,453 level, it kind of started to lose steam. Okay, so went up, down, tried to go through it again, failed, and then came back up, retested it, and it failed again, and here we go, here we are, it broke down. Okay, that's markets will do that quite a bit, and that's why I'm saying that, you know, if we were to go through this 32,933 level, expect it to test this 28,800 level, because markets will look to see if there is support present. So if there is support, maybe we'll go through it and it comes back up. If there is support, you can expect same kind of move here, where, you know, where but just the opposite, where markets are actually responding to the fact that yeah, there is support, and they will slowly starting moving away from it, and more participants will come in and join the party. So I hope this helps. There is not much to say or to do right now, but to just let this kind of develop and see what happens. There's no reason to jump in, at least for me. I have zero position. I don't see myself getting in one for a little bit. I wanna be extremely patient. I wanna let the geopolitical stuff play out. I wanna just have some sort of an idea that, yeah, you know, it's starting to make higher highs, higher lows, and it's proceeding to show that there is a basing, there is a rounded bottom, and that it is starting to move up. So I hope this helps. I hope that everybody's well, and I hope that you know, this geopolitical stuff kind of gets sorted out fast sooner than later, because it's not just that, it's people's lives that are also being uprooted. So yeah, and I guess I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe. Goodbye.